Back. We're back having some technical difficulties. I'm not sure what happened exactly, but we came back for a little bit. Stream not found. Okay, I gotta refresh. There it is. Mike, I hit the accept. Oh, I bet I gotta hit this. There we go.
There we go.
I was excited to play game night tonight, man, because I wanted to play the dice game. It's one of my
Yeah.
favorite. It's one of my favorite all time games to play with friends. We I had a buddy who got this book. I forget if it was like a gift or something, but a book of cards and dice game from around the world. Ar- Cards and dice games from around the world. But
Oh,
it was pretty cool. We would just like randomly flip open and just like try this game, try that game, and some of them are pretty cool games. But Farkle, I think, is the name of 10,000. I always called it 10,000, but Farkle
yeah.
is what it's called. But yeah, that's one of my all-time favorites. We also played Three Man, which is I got to change Facebook to public. I forgot about it. Does that when I try to play when I go on my profile, it'll set it up as private to start with.
All right. I've also signed into Rumble, so I'm in there in chat. So
There it is. Okay, that works. Good, good. There you are. Sorry, Margaret. I don't know what happened. Honestly, let me see if I can send the link out to Leslie. Oh, he's back. Okay, you're back on Rumble. That's all right. We'll go to the Rumble then. I thought I thought I got booted from just Facebook because of the talking, just simply talking about what had happened on people in the boxes one time. I thought that's what happened, but man,
yeah. Did I take my meds? Yeah. Whew. Too much dong talk. What Margaret said.
yep, had to do it. That must have been it. No, I actually booted us from every platform, so I'm not sure what happened exactly.
Oh man.
I still want to do a dab. Can I get my arm back, little boy?
That does sound like a good idea. I'm gonna mute my
Oh,
microphone in case I choke.
food. A preemptive mute. That makes a lot of sense. Dropped.
Well, that in case it picks up my torch.
Probably my connection. No, that's okay, Leslie. I don't think you did. I don't think that was it. Honestly, it was. I think it might have been the Rumble support team because I emailed them and then that's all of a sudden that's when it happened. So let's check. They probably wouldn't have emailed me back yet. Hmm. Oh well. Oh, excuse me. You stay there, big boy. Yeah, I had a hell of a time today at the 420 event at Grow Up. I'm going to be showing off the footage. In fact, there is footage that I cannot show you on Facebook. So it's going to be a good one. Leslie, when I see I'll add you back in, man, if you want to try again. No big deal. Yeah, there's footage that, speaking of what we were talking about last time, there are, how do we put it? Working gals were at the festivities. They were they were walking around handing out shots and selling pre rolls and uh, wearing very little. So little that I probably shouldn't be showing it on Facebook. So Tuesday night, plus the hot box portion of it, I probably shouldn't show that either, just because. All right, cheers. You're muted, Mike.
I forgot I did the preempted mute for the choking. Well, who don't like to see a nice, beautiful lady? And I bet them ladies was making money for it. So,
They were hired to pass that stuff out. So I don't even know if they got. I don't think it's a commission. I think they got paid to work there. Yeah.
yeah, but I bet they made some bank. I bet they
Oh
made
yeah.
tips. I bet they made tips. What stoner would not tip a beautiful lady, young lady or older lady, selling a pre-roll cheap enough? He's like, well, hell, I got a 20. If they're 15, keep the change.
They were $3.
Oh, see, I got a 5. Then they made $2 tips probably all night long.
I'm okay, Bubba.
That's a cute little feller.
Breathe oxygen between inhales.
Yeah. You trying to get his tolerance up there already?
No, I'm not breathing. I'm not blowing it on him. Talking about me. Yeah. I'm just trying to
I thought you were telling
gotta
puppy
reset.
slow, steady breaths, buddy.
That's cool, Leslie. Appreciate it.
What's up,
Dave,
Dave?
what's up? Finding a few friends on Facebook tonight, I guess.
Hey, what
Amy,
you doing?
hello.
I
I,
mean, who don't love seeing a beautiful lady?
uh,
Dress skimpy.
depends on like some other ladies sometimes.
I mean, somebody that has no appreciation for a fellow human being or a jealous lady. Me
Yeah,
myself,
and and it was for the party. It was a party. Like
it was a
it was a
party.
good time. There was a lot of music. I recorded a few of the bands. Got a CD.
What's up, Amy? Oh, cool.
Remember these?
Yeah, I still got some.
But it's just going to be something I put up on the wall or something.
Well, most of the time it is. Usually it's got a little digital download you can scan and download it.
Oh, I haven't looked in there yet. I don't want to open
Yeah,
it.
yeah. You may have to just, it may be on the back. Look them up and see if they have a digital scan, and you may could just scan that if they got a barcode or maybe something on it.
Man, this damn thing lit up again, and I'm still not seeing one. I'm annoyed. It's okay. It's a buck. It's just like a buck. It's like so when doing this, you spend some. I'm spending some money, electricity, time, all that. So making that $1 while being here kind of helps to offset that a little bit.
I mean, you're also smoking too, right? You're medicating.
Yeah, that's kind of that costs.
It costs. And I don't care who you are. Hey, Kayla, but I don't care who you are.
Come
My
up, Kayla.
medication costs me money too. Everybody's medication costs them money unless they're in a state that they can legally grow their own.
Yep. And I mean, there are ways that you can get it like traded or whatever, but you're still trading something. Like you still did something, for it.
That that you could have made money off of, or you know,
You're trading time and effort. That's what money is, right?
no money can be replaced. Time can't. That's the bad thing.
Yep.
I don't care how much money you got when you can't replace time. You can't
That's
replace.
why, bro. That's why depression really sucks. Now, I mean, you could probably list a million things that bog your time down, and you could say really suck. What I'm saying is like depression. You could be sitting there and literally just spend all day not getting anything done just because you like don't feel like it's like there's no like drive to do it because you feel like you're worthless or whatever it is, just
I,
different types
I,
of course, but
I was talking with a young man yesterday, and he's actually my wife's cousin, and he's my grandbaby's uncle. And he's a vet of Afghanistan, Marine vet. And he's like, I'm sorry, Mikey. He said, I just opened up to you like, I've known you my whole life, and you probably get bored of hearing all this stuff. I said, you know what, brother? I said, for somebody that went overseas and protected my rights to keep my fat ass here and lazy, I'll listen to any damn thing you got to say, and I won't bitch about it. He come up and he said, can I hit that bong? Yes, sir, you can.
I tell you what, man, if they would have let me just keep my cannabis, I'd be probably a master sergeant. Not a master sergeant. Definitely not a master sergeant. Maybe like first.
You,
No, not even first sergeant by now. I'm
you'd been a
41. I'm
career.
41. I would have been at least a staff sergeant by now. I
You'd have
actually
made a
was.
career out
I
of
if not for let me try to figure out. So I almost made sergeant when I was 20, before we went overseas. And when you're in the military, man, it's just like it's kind of reminds me of the internet and the social media, where if like if you're in on the in, you get fast tracked. Everyone tells you what all the things you need to do for the points in your next promotion, and like they line it up for you, and it's just like playing bumper pool, But then there used to be the good old boy program where whenever the piss tests come up for that whatever every few months, they pick the same guys every time. Like we
the
know,
ones they knew this was going to pass.
yeah. And then
Hey,
but then
that's how Arkansas still works.
I get in and I get I after I don't know if it was right after the first time I failed, but I'm getting randomly drug tested every time. Oh, okay, it's random. You're telling me, all right, stupid.
Yeah, fail one, they random you a lot.
Yep. And it's like, well, it took 4 years for me to fail 4 drug tests. So if that doesn't tell you that I tried, I mean, like I couldn't stay away from it because it's one of the only things that made me feel like doing anything. I
Only
mean that at
thing
the most basic level, huh?
it probably kept you grounded.
Well, it made
To
me
where you,
still take joy in some things, you
yeah,
know.
that's what I'm saying.
If,
Kept you
if,
grounded, make you feel like getting up doing something, make you feel like not sitting in the couch thinking about what happened yesterday or last year. Or, I get
or
that. And
Well, and it also it gives me appetite. Like I don't really eat otherwise.
dude, for
Where the
real.
hell did this cat go?
Dave, I'm with you, brother. I grow too, but I still buy. But I grow because I want to learn how to grow. I've only been growing for about 2 years, decent enough to harvest. But I've only been smoking for about 4 years, and that's why I grow because I like to grow my own medicine. I still buy from dispensaries, but I like to grow my own medicine too. See if I can do better or get at least up to that point to where, hey, if I can get my smoke that good, I'm gonna refrain from doing that. But I'm gonna have several different strains, which is I can't grow, so I only do like 8 strains or 8 plants at a time.
What the heck, man? They gave me a campaign and they took it away. Somebody's fucking with me in Rumble right now.
Margaret says she
You can see
clicked
your
on it and it
sponsored ad on Rumble. I clicked on it and it took me to Cheech and Chong's Space Choose. That's funny. That's funny. Oh, so they're actually looking at you know uh, what my content is and actually what do you call it? Like not pinpointing, but like targeting ads for my audience. That's interesting. Cheech and Chong. That's crazy. I got an ad read on one side, but not the other. No, it's not. It's not real anymore. What the fuck?
Huh.
Anyway, I'm not. I really don't want to keep talking about it, but for some reason, it just comes right out of my mouth as soon as I see it.
Yeah.
Or you know what's on? What could be funny? So I don't think they tell me while I'm in here, but I could give the ad read money to the audience. So for instance, guys, right now we have 14 people in here, and uh, that was just the threshold to get the ad, and I think it made me like 50 cents. Depends on the night. Sometimes it changes. But if we had like 50 people in here, it might be like five or $10. I don't know. And so I could use that as a basis to as a giveaway. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I can even screenshot the offer it gives you, and then anyway, that could be a fun like little. You know how we on Facebook, everyone's like, okay, dude, here's a wheel. You know, get 100 people in here. We need everyone in here, and they all have to stay here. And it's
Gotta
like,
have it.
right. And so if we did that, but like exploiting this ad system and going, okay, it's almost to this. Okay, we made it to like so like we say, we got to get up to $5 today or whatever, and that's our goal. And then I do a giveaway for it. Anyway, interesting idea. I'll think about it for later.
Now, what's
Oh,
that
my
dollar
phone just
sign down
buzzed.
there underneath the chat?
It's kind of like stars or YouTube super chats. They're called Rumble Rants. It's just a tip that you can put. You can attach that tip to your chat, so then it actually stands out. So imagine I had like a lot of people commenting one day, and all those chat like it's hard to pick the chat out, but that chat will be like super bold in different colors and stuff like that. Yep,
How much of
it'll
that
stand
money
out.
do you get from it?
You like what do they take? I'm not sure. I can tell you on locals. On locals, they take 10% of a monthly or a reoccurring subscription, but they take 20% out of any one-time payments, which would be like a tip, right? Or someone who pays for just like a 3 month block of subscription, a one-time
Yeah.
payment. It's not a reoccurring thing. They take 20%, which is actually better than any other subscription apps out there. And now you can kind of lump in all the social media because they all have a quote monetization thing, and which means that they all take their cut. So you can actually look on websites and find out which ones take the least cut, best for the
Yeah.
creator. If you speak about it with your phone in the room, Facebook and the Google will give you ads. Yep, I've seen that too. Seen it happen. What's your flavor, Dave? I got some diamonds right now. I don't even know what they are actually, strain wise. That is weird that they took it away. Is it because I didn't click it, or they heard me talking about it? This guy's talking about it. We can't. We can't have this. I'm
We can't.
breaking the. Um, what do they call that? I'm breaking the fifth wall or whatever. You ever heard that where this phrase about like in a movie, like on Deadpool, the movie Deadpool, where he's acting right, and then every so often he'll turn to the camera and speak to the camera like he's talking to you, the audience. You ever see that happen in movies where they'll stop and like actually talk to the
Yeah.
camera? They call it something like, is it the fourth wall or fifth wall? I can't remember. Or dimension? I can't remember. Mike, you look sleepy. Yeah, you're probably pretty stoned if you
Yeah, I'm
speak
pretty
about it.
stoned, Ann. How you doing, Ann? I didn't get to say hello earlier before we got booted. How you
And
doing, hon?
yeah, thanks for coming back. I don't know what happened, honestly.
I'm pretty stoned. I had some company show up today from Facebook, and she lives just down the road a little ways. And
Oh, someone that you never met, or just someone that you know from Facebook?
I knew from Facebook, but I've never met her till
Oh, that's
tonight.
cool.
That Cat Reed lady, I met her
Oh,
tonight.
yeah. You guys see her on? Does she come on screen on Fifth? I'm not sure.
Yeah, she does every once in a while. We did a live. I did a live with her here, and mess was on screen and everything. But
Check this out. I can pull it right up on screen, and it's a bunch of infinite. So sorry about that if anyone gets vertigo. But yeah, I can show you right here, right now. They just gave it back to me. They gave it back to me. We've got 19 people in the house, and currently I can make 46 cents for reading this. But if that number goes up, so Facebookers, if you want to tag and share, we could just for fun, just for fun, we could see like what kind of number we could get it up to. You know,
All right.
I've
Let
had
me,
this. This is usually offering more. Maybe it's because it's Sunday night or something. But usually I'd have like it would be almost $1 at almost 20 people. But tonight it's at 46 cents, so it must be kind of low on the offer coins. But look at this: if we get to over 25 people and then 33 people, I've got 3 different ads I can read. They're
let
pretty
me go to
fast.
Facebook, see if I can get on Facebook. So I'm not going to ignore you. I'm just going to go see if
That's
I can get
okay.
on Facebook.
I'm just messing around. We're see if we can test the system. Maybe we can. That'd be crazy if I'd be like, all right, guys, we literally are going to make some money together. Everybody just pile in here, and then I'll do a wheel for the like we'll split it or something. I'll keep a few bucks. You're hanging out, Leslie. I appreciate it, man. I'm sorry about the technical garbage earlier. It's always something, right? I cannot tell you how many times I had problems that should not have even like I wouldn't even have imagined them happening before they happened. Of course, that could be said about anything, not just computers, right? Probably me signed in for 30 accounts too. I do it. Get that's where we want all our alternates on Facebook. Get them all on while we're in the Rumble Studios. It's there's 3 people, but there's actually it looks like there's 30 people watching. Let's go. That's funny. Let's see if I can pull it up over here too.
I made it to Facebook. There we go.
Oh, you were on another tab.
Yeah, now we're at 21. We're total 21.
Whoa, bro! I try to click more on Facebook and I'm getting booted. Oh snap! Is there some kind of glitch happening?
It still shows we're live on Facebook on my end.
It looks like maybe there's maybe an update downloading. What's this? Okay, now it works. That was weird. Holy cow!
Yeah, we still at 20 up in here.
Let's see what the offer is for 20. Didn't even change. What the heck? It used to change as the number changed, but there's a bunch of weird stuff happening right now. Facebook and Rumble.
Is it a full moon?
Maybe they're freaking solar flares. Is that what happened?
I don't know.
I bet if I refresh, it'll go away. I'm gonna give it a try.
Try it. He'll be right by it. See?
Like that. Hey, thanks Tina, for that follow. Still says
It's
46 cents.
showing 21. So
Well, I'm guessing it'll change when I read the ad. But
Sunday night, late night, maybe they don't think there's going to be a lot of followers or something like that.
or
Maybe.
this could be the time. This makes sense to be the time that they do updates on it.
Yeah. First of the week.
And they usually would do updates while people are still on it, but it's probably like a low. They would find a time when there's a low amount of people. Probably, I would say maybe more like 3 a.m. or something like that. But
Yeah. And it may be that where they're at or something, where they're updating. Or the servers or whatever.
I know that's not what I'll make, but maybe that's their whole offer. They're saying, "Hey, that's all we can offer you today. This is the max." Post was removed. It said post was removed. I got reset password on Rumble. I'm going through Google to sign in. Dave said it said post was removed. I didn't see anything like that, Dave. Oh, your post, gotcha. Something that you commented. Well, it can be a problem, that's for sure.
And Dave, it's not hard to do offend Facebook.
All right, I'm gonna
100%.
read this ad just
Let's do it.
because, and then if we get to 25, we'll read the next one.
I'm
All
on
right,
mute and take a
I'm
toke.
gonna,
Cheers, Phil.
yeah, cheers. I'm gonna cover your side here. Here we go. All right, guys, I've talked about it a lot. It makes me want to get a coffee maker, but the 1775 coffee that they talk about backs up Rumble. So imagine what happens on YouTube. They called it an adpocalypse a while back, with a lot of YouTube creators who rely on the money they get from the ads. Were getting like basically a whole crap ton of advertisers dropped off for different reasons, because like anytime you have someone complain enough to an advertiser, then they will look at who's on the platform they're advertising on, then they'll say things like, well, we don't want this person reading our ads, or we don't want that person on your platform. And that happened a lot on YouTube. And that's one reason why I actually support this, because Rumble is a platform that, yes, they have ads, but that's like, you know, you know, very little amount. But what they want is they want you to sign up for Rumble Premium, which gives you additional content from a lot of way bigger creators than me. But I will be on Rumble Premium starting May 1st. Let's go. I'm pretty excited about it. But this is the main way that they can support themselves, by getting subscriptions and by selling a good product. 1775 Coffee is one of those products, and they actually are offering 15% off if you go to their website, 1775coffee.com. They have mushroom blend, vitality. There's medium roast. You got dark roast. You've got energy, mixes and different things. The mushroom are very popular, I think, now. Mushroom coffee. But then they also have a deal going on right now that every dollar that you spend with them gets you in a contest, entered to win $30,000 in cash, plus a Cybertruck, which I believe are around $70,000 in cash. So you're looking at $100,000. Probably have to pay the taxes on the truck, but that's with any giveaways, right? Let's go. That's completes that one. They did actually raise it to 50 cents at the end when we had 23 people in here. So I'm not sure how it works. I think it just varies per day. Anyway, I bet you it's a percentage of what they're offering from the company itself, because Rumble is its own company. I'm sure they made 1775 Coffee instead of calling it Rumble Coffee, so that it could be a separate company, right? It can have its own, can stand on its own legs, but it supports the main company. Dude, so many other streamers and podcasters, big ones, are now doing coffee. They're all, not just this coffee, but like their own coffee brands. There's like 4 of them that I know that have their own coffee brands now. It's funny. Yeah, I think I would like to try it though, just because, for one, it helps me by supporting something that's helping to support me, but also just because I keep reading this ad and I'm thinking, man, this sounds pretty damn good now that I keep looking at it, and I actually see a lot of the big creators read this same ad too, not the same way, because I kept reading it the way they typed it, but they do encourage you to read it, or to just talk about it in your own words. And so I did, and I think it worked out. But I'm rambling because I did too many dabs. But we should do another one, I think. Let's go. I'm already a talker, and so it's like,
Well, when you get me stupid stoned, I don't know how to shut up.
right. Man, everybody wanted to hold him today. Can I pet your dog? Can I have your dog? I'm taking him home. Like, no,
Is he free?
nope. So sorry.
Sorry, not sorry. You can't
Sean
have
Cook,
him.
what's up, man? Mine was in here. Yours was in here, Dave? Oh, yeah, yeah. The offensive comment. Yeah, got to be careful. That's why you got to find us on Rumble, Dave. It's a perfect example as to why you should find us on Rumble. Whatever the comment, I can guarantee you, whatever you said, you could have said it on Rumble and been fine.
Guaranteed.
Now, I can't guarantee you that whatever you say, you won't get booted from Rumble because yes, you can still say some stupid shit that would get you booted from Rumble, like especially illegal stuff.
Cheers.
Cheers. Yeah, I'm hitting it too. Margaret, they ought to give you some samples. That would be cool. Yeah. Tina, are you anywhere close to Illinois? Oh, speaking of, I'm thinking. I just got me thinking about the rest of the summer. The Drizzle Dab Token Float, June 28th. Anybody at all that wants to make the trip, because it is a trip, man. You get not just the trip to Illinois, but then when you get there, we go down this river for like 6 hours. I mean, you can make it take longer if you have, if you want, but it'll be dark by the time you get. But you're just floating down with a bunch of other stoners. The river is open to anybody. One year we had like this family came through. It was like a mom and a bunch of ducks, but it was actually like people and a bunch of kids. It's like Frog Hopper giving it another try. Let's go.
Go, Frog Hopper.
We need 5 more people in here for the next ad read, but we have to wait 20 minutes anyway, so we got time. Follow me, Mike. Dave says, Dave, come on up. If you have people follow you, do you come on the screen? Do you go live? But Dave, yeah, you should check out Rumble. It's free, bro. Come and check it out. It's cool that a lot of what?
Send me a friend request on Facebook.
Well, Leslie, I can see you. He's not. You're not moving your mouth.
Hey.
So
There you are.
Yeah,
There you are, brother.
Sorry, Bubba.
Turn my volume up here, look.
Oh, I gotta go shut my lights off real quick. They've been on for about 48 hours. Well, they're seedlings.
Turn the lights off. Turn the lights off. What song? How's that go? Like, is that Lenny Kravitz? What was that?
I think I was confusing it because I had Rumble on my phone opened up, Facebook, and Rumble here too. So
got them bogged down. Too many options. You just give away beans, Dave? Do you have your own brand of beans? Have you ever seen my game night? We didn't get to do it tonight, but TC, you said, Waylon. TC. I'm not sure what TC is. Is that a place? Is that Canada? Toronto, Canada? Toronto, Canada. Oh, so that would be a little harder. But I was gonna say we should talk about getting you into the wheel. Top 420 seeds. Okay, I don't think I've seen it. Do you have like a page that you could jump around with that brand? 3 more people would be great. Take care, bro. TC. Take care. Okay. Have a good night, brother. Let me know. Hit me up if you want to know more about Rumble or whatever. Get your seeds out there. Have you come on sometime.
You mean to mute yourself, Leslie?
Probably.
yeah, I had to let the dogs out, and they all go barking and went on the way out.
Oh yeah.
How many you got? The funny thing is, Mike, when he lets the dogs out, you hear bark. You hear, or no? How do I? No, you hear the pig along with the dogs. This is what happens.
Yeah.
You hear
I got a few of these critters too.
You hear like a barnyard. Like I gotta take the dogs out. It's like when Ace Ventura, Pet Detective, when he comes home to his apartment in the beginning, and he's just like swarmed by.
Hang tight, I'm gonna show you something in cuteness, Bubba. Just a second.
420 or top420seed.com with no S, Dave. Top420seed. not top 420 seeds. Just want to be clear.
Do you have a
Oh, I got a cat.
YouTube page too? Like I said, I sent you a friend request on Facebook. Shoot me some links. I'll go look and checking them out. Oh boy, look at that baby fire!
Oh wow.
Ain't got no tails. I got 3 of them. They were all links. Minks. No tails.
Oh, that's not. I thought they was a ferret.
No, they live kittens.
They're minks.
No, they're
Yes.
cat.
Yeah, mink cats, no tails.
Huh.
Say they born without a tail.
That's weird.
I got 3 of them. They'll all be going to homes.
That is a weird one. Very cute though.
I don't want kittens. I've got like 9 cats around my place. And these 3 here came up. The mama was strayed. She's only got 1 eye, poor mama. So I brought her in and we kept her, and this is 2nd litter. I usually get all my animals fixed, but Lord, all these animals costing devil out of me. I got 3 dogs fixed, cats. This one's fixed.
Yeah.
Well, not even just that, but all the regular things, and if they get sick or injured, I mean,
They eat.
Oh, it's
Yeah,
not just getting them fixed. When you take them to the vet, they gotta start the processes of shots before they even consider doing anything. Then they gotta
Yeah,
get
he's
everything.
full blood. This full blood Siamese. He's just long hair.
Oh, that's a beautiful kitty.
Yeah, we got 3 Siamese cats, and that's what we started out with. The rest of them just we adopted, I guess. I can't hardly say no to feeding one.
See, we had stray cats that kind of hung out because we didn't have no outside dogs, so they was mousing around here. So when me and my wife moved back in with my grandpa, we just went ahead and, well, during the winter, we'd buy a bag of cat food. That way they'd have something to eat on, whether, they could get enough to eat out there, because I don't like no animal to suffer. I don't give a shit.
Right.
So we started feeding them, then they started taming down. Then once we got them tamed down, they started having kittens. Well, being stray, they just take off though. But like, we'll raise their litter till they're big enough to either find them a forever home somewhere else, or they find them a female mate somewhere else.
Mine goes out to eat, man. Rats, and they better do the job, because I live way out
Rats.
here in the sticks, and they're good to get rid of cats and mice.
bro,
Yeah.
like mice, yes, but rats,
Yeah, they can
rats is
kill rats
another
too.
story, man. They can, yeah, but rats are
Yeah,
big.
they eat baby
They
rabbit.
can fight back.
They'll whoop a snake's ass.
Oh yeah.
And I got to worry with that with copperheads and rattlesnakes.
I had
Especially
a
right
cat-
now.
It's tripping out, or your screen's tripping out. Something ain't right. I'm getting.
I can
think
see
it's
it on your glasses.
Yeah, it's Mikey on both screens 1 minute, and then waiting on 2 screens.
You
1
might have
minute.
to refresh real quick, because I moved into the bigger box.
Where's the refresh button?
Is there a little circle on the top or at
Are
the
you-
bottom maybe?
Are you using the app or the website?
Just this flip camera. That's about it.
Upper left hand corner where you would refresh the website.
Well,
The
I
website,
know what I got to do here.
maybe just. Oh, there you go. Did that fix it? Nope. Huh. You might have a like a notification popped up on your screen.
Freeze my cam.
Rabies
work.
from rats, maybe. Diane, hey Diane. Diane, I think you could easily get some diseases from rats. We know that's a big one, big disease spreader.
Well, one thing, I do a lot of hay. I cut a lot of hay right here close to my house for my boss that lives behind me. So I like having cats out there mousing.
I I'm gonna have a problem with my yard with this little guy because I got areas where he could just walk right through. There's a white picket fence that keeps the husky in, but there ain't no way we keep him in.
You got any snow fence?
I have some rules of fence. I have a bit, man. I have so many projects, but the fence definitely
Honeydews,
is
and you're
done.
the only one. You're making the whole list of the honeydews, and you're the only honeydoing shit, huh?
Well, and not to be, I try not to put out a lot of excuses, but I have anxiety disorder. Like I literally have PTSD with like a strong emphasis on anxiety, lesser emphasis on depression. But the anxiety can make you just think about everything that you have to do all at once, and just be like stuck right in the middle and not be
You
able
don't know which
to
way to
go
go.
in any direction.
Yeah, you don't know which way to
Uh,
go.
yeah.
I'm that way,
So many.
but I'm bipolar. That's a lot of the reasons why I'm so up late at night because I can lay down, close my eyes, think of a million things in about 30 seconds. But I'm on medicine that helps that, but everything else comes along with that.
With the medicine, yeah, because then you're either lessening your energy in some way or kind of make you a zombie in a lot of ways. Some of that stuff does. I was on Xanax. It was they called it something else, but it was from the military. Give me Xanax, and I stopped taking it because literally made me like a zombie. Like people in my military unit would be like, "Yeah, man, like you were just kind of like a zombie." But like I would literally just kind of like sit around. Could you guys imagine me doing that shit? What's the Rumble, Dave? Margaret
Here,
or someone
I'll
could.
post them on
Okay,
Facebook.
thank you
I'll
very
post a
much.
link on Facebook.
Yeah, Dave. There should be a link coming up. If you don't, the link might actually not work if you're using the app. If you click the link, it's going to try and take you to the website, which is like doesn't help on Facebook on the phone. But if you want the direct tag on Rumble, it's the Indoor Farmer, all one word, capital T. So if you go in the search, if you just search that, you should find it.
Let me get. I'll get out of Facebook real quick and go find it because I'm not there on it anyway. Let's go to
You should
Reels
be able to
Video.
find it by searching me on Rumble. I'm not sure if anyone has done that in a while though. Get overwhelmed at times, feel frozen. Try to remember this. How do you how do you eat an elephant one bite at a time? Well, I mean, I don't I tell myself those things, like I have a list. I'm making lists as much as I can. It doesn't help me though. Doesn't do it. Top 420 seeds. There he is. Yeah. All right. Appreciate that, man. Hit that follow button, and Rumble is where it's at. Try it out, man. Try it out. Test it out. Say something that you couldn't say on Facebook. Call me like a twit or something. Say I'm stupid. Tell me that I'm stupid, from the chat. Maybe not. Maybe let's not test it. Maybe just if something comes up, it comes up.
I'll tell you what. I'll test it myself.
Oh snap! Gonna push the envelope. He's gonna. For some reason, I got this visual of you doing like the 1-2 step and then bouncing off the ropes from in the ring. I just saw. I got this vision. All it flashed in my head. I saw. Here. I'll do it. Do it towards the backside. I just saw you go. Boom! Bounce against the ring like like you're about to come back with the. And I don't even watch pro wrestling. I watched it when I was a kid with my dad. I was talking about Facebook spying on you. Oh yeah. That was it, huh? You said, "Oh wow, that's interesting." I saw the comment, but that's the one they deleted. That's interesting. I wonder if they. I wonder if they have a policy that they don't want people talking about them spying on you. Hmm. List as well, and some days I don't get shit done. Yeah. My problem is my list has like little things and big things all just mixed up together on a list. Go pick up more Q-tips. Also, get that new fence put in all the way around the house. But yeah, I need to organize my time better. That's a big problem. I'm not the most organized, but I do like to get things in their place. And once I do have a plan for things, then I'm like, okay, we'll stick to that. That's where that goes. This is where I do. Anyway, but what was that? Oh
All
yeah,
right.
next week I'm going to go into the botanical gardens in the local zoo in Peoria for this like spring sale. So a bunch of vendors and stuff, plants and stuff, and then the botanical gardens themselves is going to be insane. It's a really cool. We take a trip there almost every year with my son, and it's just nothing but colorful and flowers everywhere, and it's a good time. My website's set up to do lives just like this. Okay,
Yeah. All
so you
right.
do a
Hang on,
live
Kyle.
stream on. What's that? Oh, he's going to the website. Yeah, I want a website where you can go live. That would be great. 24 in the house, guys. Hit me with one more person.
Let's see what this does.
Oh, they retracted their offer. That sucks. Interesting.
Let's see what they do about that comment. Slap my nuts and call me gay.
Yeah, I think like a threat would be probably get you dinged.
You think? I don't want to ding it, but I mean,
Right, right. I'm just kind of guessing where the line would be. I'll build you
let's
one
see
in
here.
full stack web developer. Oh wow. I mean, obviously I'd pay. I've been looking for somebody that would do what I want for a website. Obviously within reason. Is Rumble watching us? There you go. Tested
Let's
exactly
try that.
backward. Yeah, yeah.
Let's just do that. Is Rumble watching us?
I mean, I kind of like the gay nut slapping lover because, I mean, I'd be lying if I told you I never slapped my nuts. You know what I mean? I don't
I'm
know.
happily married to a female.
You
Hang on,
probably slapped your nuts up against her by accident. Let's go.
several times. We do have two kids.
Oh, we're going the wrong
No,
direction.
seriously.
So, guys, on Rumble, if you didn't know this, there is a button that you can click that reshares it, and you have to just put a title in, like hashtag WTIF or something, and it shares it within Rumble somehow. Like there's supposed to be another, like a different stream of reshared content that's supposed to come up. I don't know how, but or at least they said it gets put into like a special like algorithm for everything being reshared. Channel
Hey,
quarter
horses. I think you're the only one. Well, there's you and two others in locals, so you may be the only one over there typing that you can see, buddy.
doesn't make any less. Yeah, you're gonna look on the screen itself, brother. You'll be able to see it, see it
No,
all.
I want people to know that they know what I got. I'm not interested in it.
A colorful
I know
cock.
I identify with that. And if you can't see the picture, we can. Well, if you can't read, I'm not into cock, but that's what I've got. So
The cock's
I just
on
make
me.
sure they know.
Your cockhead. That's a weird way of
Yes.
saying dickhead, right? Shut up,
Yeah.
cockhead.
But why is it in
So
rainbow print? I don't know. My daughter sent it to me from Texas, and I give two craps. I'm still gonna wear
I went live the other day, and Diane was here. Well, I was trying out the dice game, Sparkle. I hadn't played it in a while. I was remembering the rules, and I was like, I I was talking to Facebook. I was like, I dare you to strike me for this. Whatever you strike me for next, like I dare you guys to do that. They are actually giving me a little bit of a boost recently for some reason. Probably because they're like, no, we want him to stay. I'm Diane. Yeah, she's there. And
There's an offer. There's an offer.
I see an offer. That's a good one. Yeah. Or you can have spam. Like I can go in there and I can ban you from my own chat, but there have been times where I've seen people get like a 24-hour ban. I got a ban on Kick when I first started using it, and I don't even know why. They never even told me why. It was like a 24-hour ban. Probably a glitch in the matrix.
Okay, hello, Diane. I'm sorry. Now that I know that, I'll call you Diane. Nice to meet you. I'm Mikey, or Big Mikey, or Mike Henson on Facebook, but I'm some of them.
So top, I actually won't have a problem with that. We can keep all cannabis. I don't have anything like this hat is like fun to wear, and I wear it when I'm smoking. But for the most part, my brand is not dependent on the cannabis leaf, so I could keep any and all of that away from it. I
Look at some
honestly
of
use
his videos. He does a lot of microgreens. He does a lot of indoor what is it?
aquaponics, yeah.
Aquaponics. Yeah.
Um, I mean, I
He's
grow cannabis, but not like extensively. Honestly, at a very leisurely rate, like very, very. But I am trying to learn a lot of different stuff all at once, and I think
yeah.
I don't know if I'll ever just specialize in something. Microgreens are a lot of different things too, but uh, I feel like I'll learn enough that I can then just focus on this. But I don't think I'm ever going to do that. I'm just going to keep growing more and more different things, and I'm always going to feel like I don't know anything. But I've come a long way. I can say that at least. Loretta, what's up? Sean Cook, hello.
Yeah, yeah.
I don't know
I'm
if this
going
Facebook
tomorrow.
is right.
I get up in the morning. I got to spread lye on the garden this in the morning.
Don't lie. For what's that for? To get before you get planting, or are you already planted?
We're already planting. We sprayed it last year. This is the one that kind of, as it sets in idle during the winter, it kind of breaks down and replenishes it during the winter. So when I plant, it it's ready, already in there from last year, and I'll plant it. I'll sow it on the garden this year, plow it, till it in, and till it in the rows and everything. It's not going to hurt the plants or nothing, but I'll till it in, and it'll be ready for next year. We'll have it in the soil already.
I'm I'm really interested in trying a no-till method outside where I have like a little corner of my house where it might be able to work in the front. Um, check out the little video I sent you, Mike. He said, "Oh, here's some spam here." Luke's Lara. I hope you know no one is going to that. Luke's Lara. That's Geely. The heck is that?
What is Geely? Was you trying to say
Ben
Geely,
Bendozo.
bro?
Am I saying cuss words in another language right now? Fen Bendazola.
Bendazole, whatever it is, it sounds like it's probably laced with fentanyl.
Camagra Harry. Camagra Harry up. Am I saying spells right now? Did I just say like some Latin shit? What did I just say?
That's
10% off
probably
for.
that's probably code for fentanyl or something.
No, it's just fake. It basically is meant. I think it's meant to look like something else, and it makes you want to click the link. Obviously, you guys do not click the link, and I'll delete it. I don't know
Fentanyl.
if it's actually gonna. Um, I don't know if it's
Because I
gonna
see
delete
a
it on the screen.
bank.com
Yeah,
Thanksgiving promo code Badlands
there's some actual words at the
Pharma
bottom.
Pharma Easy. That's the easiest. That's the best spelling he had in the whole thing.
Wow.
Harry up, not hurry up. Harry up. You get Harry first, then you can save up to 10%.
Oh, I guess I have to get on the computer for that, or get on the website side.
Yeah, it's a Thanksgiving promo. We got quite a ways before we hit that. And I'll check them videos out after this live, brother.
Okay. What's that?
I was telling him I'll check them
Oh,
videos
okay.
after the live. Oh,
Guys, hit that like button on Rumble if you haven't yet. I would appreciate it. Got 7 likes. Um, Okay, where's this at here? Ah, here it is, Mr. Gobbledygook. You are. Wait, what happened? What happened?
Hey, what
Delete.
happened was my finger slipped.
Mute user forever. And okay, I think it deleted the message inside there. Anyway, cool.
I bet if you refresh, it'll go away. Maybe I don't know. I ain't gonna worry about it no more. Just no, don't
Nah,
click it if you know.
never click any links, even when I send you one. I'm just really look at it closely before you click it, even if it's from me. 3 more people, and then we could get out of here. Maybe it's coming up on 2 hours of us just shooting the shit. No, that's a medication to take for COVID. I'm missing something. I can't delete them. That's okay, Margaret. I got it. I'm not sure. Maybe I don't have you as a moderator. Maybe I can click here. Pin. No, not pin.
It was moved on that side, so that's all that matters.
Well, it's
Maybe.
a lesson learned here. Let's see, what can I do? Can I promote you here? Pin, delete, manage. Mute. No, there's no. I can't. Okay, must be somewhere else for that. That's okay. Learning things. Better to learn them now than during my show. So you could Google it, and I'll get a better search score. Ah, I see. That's why I broke my link up. Gotcha.
Heck yeah.
Yeah, and we can. People are obsessed with links, but really, you can just tell us the website, and I think there's still something to be said to just know the name and type it in versus trying to click links because of the security problems and stuff. 25. So everybody stay here for a moment.
Yeah.
Here we go. Oh no, it took it away. Oh, it still gave it to me anyway, but I'm not sure if it's. Hey, if you pay me for this, I appreciate it, Rumble. Even though we're one person short. Oh, there's 25 right there. But this one here is about the Rumble Premium, guys. Rumble has been around since 2013. I've been on Rumble for like 4 years now, maybe a little more. I knew where it was going. There's a lot. There's a lot of attacks that they've come through since 2013. We've seen, vastly different political landscapes back and forth since then. And for them to be able to stand the test of time, they moved from Canada to the States. I think they're in Florida now. But they're not impervious to attack, but they are getting big enough to be able to fight back, and that's a good thing. And the way they do that, I talked about it earlier, this really ties in well with 1775 Coffee, is that by signing up for Premium, which basically gives you a badge in the chat, so kind of like being verified on other apps, and it also gets you a bunch of extra content that you would have to pay for. And not only is it just extra content, a lot of these big creators that are doing the Rumble Premium extra content, they are their main show is on other platforms like we are right now, and then they'll go, okay, we're locking it down to Rumble Premium users, which you have to pay to be in, which is kind of like, I think they connected to locals. So they count that as premium. And when you do that, you're actually getting not just my premium content, but like dozens of other people who also okay, so for example, I watch a show called Timcast IRL, and they do a premium portion at the end of their show that go to premium. And they do call-in segment where they have their people that are subscribed to call in to ask questions and stuff. And there's, 40, 50, 60,000 people watching that show live. And so it's really cool to be able to just go and hop around to these other big creators, because if you get that badge once, you're in. You can just go and check out what Russell Brand's doing, or Timcast, or the Quartering in his private sessions, or whoever. Like there's a dozen other ones that are worth checking out. You got Jimmy Dore, I think's on Rumble now too. I like Jimmy Dore too. But yeah, it is the way that they can fight back. And right now they're offering $10 off if you use promo code Studio if you go to get an annual subscription to Rumble Premium, rumble.com/premium, and use code studio. That's right. Let's see. Let me make sure I didn't miss. So yeah, like I said, if you have the means and believe in the cause, now is the time to join Rumble Premium. If you don't have the means, we are just as happy if you watch us on Rumble. Uh, end of end of end of transmission. So that one I made 40 cents and 50 cents on the first one. So not quite to $1 yet, but it's a slow Sunday night, just to give you guys an idea. But yeah, I actually am a Rumble Premium subscriber, which I have been for way longer than I could read ads for it. And it wasn't because I was getting extra content. It was because I do a show on Rumble and I wanted to have the badge just to lend a little bit of credibility. Same reason I have it on X and on Facebook. I don't have it on YouTube though, because fuck YouTube. But yeah, like I have the badge. Some people might see me on Facebook complaining about Facebook, but also paying for the verification badge. Well, I actually agree with the badge in a lot of ways.
Yep.
Alan, what's up, man? Like,
What's up,
because
Alan?
I'm trying to be professional. I'm trying to do this as a means to a bigger, business and stuff. And I feel like, well, why not just get the badge? Because tons of people want to just take your picture and then make a fake account. Have you ever seen that? Have you had that happen yet, Mike? Somebody
Ain't that
take.
famous shit.
Well, no, it don't even have to be. I had that happen a long time ago, even. Not
Oh, yeah.
well. I had been doing live streams at that point, but yeah, someone made a fake account, took my face and name.
Oh, I'm sure it's happened.
Oh, here he is on Facebook. Higher level seeds. Yep. Oh no, you
Cheers.
tagged him. Okay. Here, thanks
Cheers.
for letting me know. Thanks, man. Cheers. Dave is over here on Rumble. If you see him there, Higher Level Seeds. Go check it out if you get the time. Rumble's a free app. Dave's not here, man. It's only
Who's
top
Dave?
420 seeds, man.
Who's Dave, man?
I'm sorry, bud. I'll stop touching you. I'll just put this back
Tell you
on.
what, let me.
Dave's not here, man. Making me think of Cheech and Chong because that was the targeted ad that was sent to my Rumblers. I do make a few pennies off of the ad too. That gets put up on your screen. You can skip it though. I think after a few seconds, like YouTube does. Alan, man, what's up? How are you? You're not usually up so late, are you? Or maybe I'm wrong. You work second shift now or something? Or you have been, and maybe that's when I see you. I'm also on X. We're not live on X. I heard about a workaround, but there's an issue where I can't go live to X with Rumble, so something happening. But I will be doing the show back on X at some point. But I do other stuff on X. We do these like spaces, these audio only spaces. But I like those, Mike. You can be anywhere. You can be sitting on your toilet. You can be driving to the store. Like you can be naked, and you're literally just on an audio like radio kind of like audio call where everyone who's listening is in this big list on the screen, and they can all like react to you as you're speaking. You might be the only one that's being heard, but everyone on screen, if you look at the screen, they could be like hitting different reactions and to like agree with you or disagree with you, and it's kind of a cool thing because you can kind of see as you'll hear people talking and they'll be like, well, I see Mike disagrees with me with the thumbs down. Well, what do you got to say, Mike? And then boom, they can pull you into the conversation. But anyway, it's an interesting thing. Margaret Jet with the $1 Rumble rant hashtag WTIF. She says, very cool, Mike. You have like that's you got me with that shit, man. Oh wow, I thought there was an error in the chat.
I did too. I was like, "What in the hell is trying to load my emoji?" I was like,
It keeps
"Well,
trying
I
to
had to
load it.
send."
No,
I
it's
said
just the
they hit the
Rumble.
send button and it sent. I'm like, "Shit, that's cool."
It's just the Rumble logo. It's funny.
Well, I'm fixing to have to jump up off
Yeah,
here,
man.
and
I'll be getting there too. Thank you for
Let
hanging
these
out.
puppy dogs out. Oh man, no worries,
I
brother.
wish we could get Bean over here more, man. Like,
Dean is
with
not
or without
feeling good
Facebook.
today at all, man.
Yeah.
He
Well,
said he went to his job just for a second, and like just the smell of the paint and everything made him sick. He's like he's been down all day over it.
well, that sounds like a terrible place to work.
Well, he's
To be
a
honest.
powder coater, so he's got to smell all them fumes. I don't care. You're not gonna get it off of you,
I
even if.
guess, but man, my dad was a pest control guy, and he died from it. So, like, I mean, you are what you are, but maybe it could be something else too. I don't
I
know. Like,
told him now's the time to start your entrepreneurship.
yes. Well, and I mean, we're making tens of cents here on Rumble, so maybe you can get him in. I'm kidding halfway, but because honestly, it could explode to where I could start paying somebody, multiple people full time to be part of this thing. But that's a dream. It's a dream. Maybe not.
All right, good night, Al. I'm
Have
gonna
a good
hop off.
night, man.
All right,
We got 20
buddy.
seconds
Good
in the house, so I'm gonna stay on for a little bit longer and see if we can get up to that last one. But thanks, Mike. We'll talk to you
All right,
tomorrow. I'm
brother. I
sure.
gotta let these pups out. All
Yep.
right, peace out, everybody. Much love.
Mushroom love, he said.
That's right.
So it says in 13 minutes, if we have 33 people in the house, that I could read another ad about another website. So you support single moms, I guess. Well, yeah. Well, I mean, I don't honestly, like, I'm a single dad. Clearly, I didn't do the thing that the old, like, the perfect, or the most ideal type situation, right? But I would say that marriage of mom and dad and a solid household is probably better than single mom vibes or single dad vibes. But you know, I do support people in raising their kid rather than the alternative. You know what I mean? Can we get to 33? That is a good question. We should be able to. I mean, on Facebook alone, I'm sure we could get that. And it is counting those numbers. It is counting the Facebook side. What's the matter, baby? Oh, he's just trying to get comfortable, huh? Well, we could get him on actually any like even like all of the places we're live count right now, which is kind of cool. I didn't know it was going to do that. That that can be exploited a little bit, Rumble team, if you're listening. I'll be honest. If I speak about it openly, publicly, and they don't find a workaround to stop us, then it's fair game, right? Is it not fair game? I'm not being shady. I'll just talk about it. Like, can we just have everyone sign up on every platform and then multiple devices go? Although you're only talking cents or pennies at that point. But if I can get to some sort of upper level numbers, thousands of people, I'm sure those ads are a heck of a lot more worth it. Pretty obvious guess, but it's a real thought. Margaret's trying to push for the Rumble 33, though. That could be done. Could be done. Rumble, sometimes comes and goes, but the May 1st, getting put into Rumble, the Rumble Creator Program. Pretty exciting. It adds up, and I tell you what, not paying for StreamYard saves me like $100 a month, and then I have the uh, subscriptions and other little things, and it all adds up. I do pay at least half of that for the damn badges, but you know, it's I was going to say always improving, always getting better, but there's always a setback and there's always a way to move forward. You know, usually have to pay for views. Yeah, I try not to pay for views, but I do. I'll entice people with some giveaways and stuff like that for single mothers. But she keeps calling out because she can't find a babysitter, and I still get stuck closing. I guess I might have missed that exchange earlier. You said that your schedule was all messed up, and I don't think I got to read the. I don't think I saw the rest of that comment. But yeah, I totally understand, bro. I totally understand. Trust me. It's very like I'll be honest. It has gotten a lot better because um, we both work from home. She works from her home. I work from my home. And let me tell you what, that makes things a lot easier on in a lot of ways. Well, let's see. Well, we dropped pretty significantly. I guess we're gonna get going. I should probably go to bed anyway. It's been fun though. I wanted to get on at least to say hi to everybody, and I really meant to get game night done tonight. It's gonna shut off on me any second anyway. I really wanted to get to game night, but we're gonna do it next week. Playing Farkle. Can't wait. Excited. So sign up at theindoorfarmer.locals.com for free to get just hangout sesh content. But sign up for $2 monthly or $20 for the whole year, and you get into game night. You get into the door prizes and the actually every prize is upgraded when you have the subscription. But then you get into the number wheel that I need to make for tomorrow because we're going to spin. Actually, let's do that right now. What am I saying? Let me get this number wheel done before we go anywhere. All right, locals.com. Here we are. This is why I like locals, because I can make posts to you guys. I can't do that with Rumble. Oh. Oh. And comment below. I apologize for the inconvenience about game night. Maybe for missing game night this week. But we got some awesome genetics from the event for next week. just to put out a little bit of information to you guys. All right. I don't know, Margaret. She may have. I could speculate, but I don't know. Um, honestly. Yeah, Kayla, did you? Yeah, I hope you did have a good birthday. You want one more? You want one more round of harmonica for your birthday? We might get more people to pop in. I gotta play it softly. I'm sorry, buddy. I'm sorry. You can't hear the music, can you? Maybe I shouldn't play it. Yeah, he keeps getting perked by it. That's okay. Nobody wants to hear it anyway, do they, people? Well, let's do the Mr. Rogers thing, and let's, while we're live, close it down. I'll take my sweater off. Or no, I put the sweater back on now? Is that how that works? You know, we shut this down. Now it's time to say goodbye to all our something friends. Jimmy, shut that music off, you know? Let's shut the music off. Boom. There it is. Well, guys, that was pretty entertaining. Hey, the number did go up. It's funny. Was it the harmonica? Was it? Okay, we'll see you tomorrow night at 8:30 for the Indoor Farmer. We'll see what's growing on. I do have a bunch of good stuff to show you. Where'd my little cap go again? Keep moving it. Cap? Cap? Hidden from behind the water. So, as I was saying, I have a bunch of good stuff to show you tomorrow night. So be there or be without underwear or something to that effect. Looks like I need to put some water in the old aquarium. Good night, guys. If you haven't gone over and seen my reel from the mushrooms, that was fun. I did put a lot of dog content out, so sorry about that, but he's too cute not to. You guys love him. All right, we'll see you tomorrow. Remember, everybody's got to eat. Not everyone's got to hang out and party, but everybody's got to eat. So you got to worry about that. Let's go. Such a good feel. Oh, it's such a good feeling to know your Olive is such a happy feeling. Or live. I'm sorry. It went gray on me because I have this other screen open. You're alive. It's such a happy feeling. You're growing inside, and when you wake, is this a song? You wake up ready to say, "I think I'll make a snappy new day." It's such a good feeling, a very good feeling. Oh, I think I know the song. Thanks, Margaret. We'll see y'all. Peace. Good night again. I'm sorry. Happy birthday again to Kayla.